Hello, DrHamster here. Welcome back to another live stream on my channel. Today we're going to be once again building in the creative world. And yeah, I'm currently gonna do the pre-stream stuff, which is getting the link to the live stream since I'm such a professional that I don't already have it. I always wait until the live stream has already started until I get a live stream going. Isn't that crazy? Of course, not really. If I was a great YouTuber, I'd probably have that link already because I think it's easy to get, but whatever. I think even more professional YouTuber would just have someone else advertise for them, so you know. What I do isn't really advertising. All I'm doing is just literally putting the link into my own Discord that has like two active people in it. Isn't that crazy? uh, boy. Fun fact about that Discord. So, back when I was still a lot more active a few years ago, I had a Discord server called Graham. Well, it's called Graham because it was run by my friend Gray and I. You know, Grayson plus Sam equals Graham. Well, small problem is that some crypto scammer got a hold of his account and in return took over the Discord, so I had to recreate it. So all the old links and all my old videos are now broken. Isn't that crazy? I hate it. Well, for wondering if I'll ever post a new link to the new Discord, I don't know. I'm kind of in my I don't care about things anymore phase. I allow a hobby to be a hobby. Oh my gosh, I forgot to turn back on the music. There we go. There's the music. Yeah, kind of just letting things be what they are and not worrying too deeply about it. Because I kind of understand my I'm not gonna say worth, because that's a little too self-deprecating. My motivation is probably a better way of putting it. I understand what I want to do and what I am willing to achieve, and it's not all that much in regards to YouTube. So, right now, the building I'm building is the Hamster News building. Supposed Obviously a news tower, a whole bunch of journalistic activity happening in it. This little room I'm building is, I have no idea. Let's see, what's in this? Nothing. Okay, actually I should probably figure things out. So this is a random office, that's cool. The top floor is or this floor is the recording suite. So, you know, camera, random banner, mirrored on this side. Actually, if I'm gonna mirror that on that side, I should probably just, you know, have a camera on this side as well. That only makes sense. There we go. Nice little camera. The rainbow banners are a little bit random. Definitely a choice. I don't disapprove of younger me. Let's see. Hmm. I like it and don't like it for one simple reason. The fact that I'm recording in front of a big window means that the background is already pretty busy with all those buildings. So blank white wall might have been slightly better just to reduce the busyness in the foreground. But, well, blank white walls are also boring, so I guess a banner there does make sense. And something really simple as this does draw your eye a little bit without being like drawing your eye in too much like with the painting. So yeah, I say it's alright. Now, yeah, there we go. That looks a little better. These are supposed to be computers. Want them to, look like computers. Now these chairs, they're a little boring. I think I can really spruce them up super simply by just adding some signs. There we go. Just a quick few signs. Now, let's see. I might want that. Jeez. What achievements do I even have? Huh. The problem with the Minecraft achievements on Old World is that you have, like, the most random stuff, because it just resets every now and then. For example, I have Hero of the Village for whatever reason, but I don't have that, or, well, those make sense not to have. Oh, Country Loads Take Me Home? Yeah, honestly, most of these are reasonable for me not to have. Yeah, I have never enchanted a item before. That's crazy. Oh well. But yeah, let's get back to building out this floor. I say this will just be a closet. For what? I don't know. And this will be an official room. Oh boy, I have no idea why I want to make each room. Oh, this is now really dark. What did I do for lighting on the top floor? I'll just copy that. Oh, I see. Well, that's silly. Okay. Well, first things first, I guess I'll just quickly copy my elevator sign. That I already did. I can't say I love this right here. I mean, it's supposed to be an elevator and I just have oak right here. I understand why I went with oak trapdoors. Because I don't... Was there other types of wood in the game yet? When I built this? I think there were. Although, were there other types of wooden trapdoors? I have no idea. Well, that's not an excuse. There's spruce trapdoors right here. Why is there spruce trapdoors right here? I mean, honestly, can I just make this a spruce wall? Instead of just a random strip? I mean, the reason why is there's this right here, and the reason why this is right here and not right here is because that would somehow interfere with the set? I don't know. These are supposed to be a, this room is in use. Little light. Is there a better way I can hide these now? Well, of course there is. There's pale oak. Pale oak is a white trapdoor. However, I'm not using pale oak in any builds, or resin for that matter, because it's just, this world is created for that. Now, yeah, wow. Yeah, so this world, last time I built in it was in 1. Caves and Cliffs updates, so, got basalt and stuff. But anything after that, I try not to use because, well, yeah, trying to keep a bit of the purity of their world going. Now, on TikTok earlier, not TikTok, Instagram Reels, I don't use TikTok. I said TikTok in order to just sound cool. I saw that you could place resin clumps on the ground. That's so weird. What is this for? Why? Like, I understand the new leaf clutter block. Where is it? Jeez. I don't know where that is. Ah, here it is. The new leaf litter block. This makes sense to be on the ground. It's a nice little decorational block. What is this for? Is this somehow in the new pale oak biome where there's just resin clumps everywhere? I don't get it. I mean, maybe. Now let's find out. It's this thing, right? Wait, this could go on the side of blocks? No, it can. What is this even for? How do you even get resin? It's so crazy. Huh. That is, I think, a mystery I'm going to save for the next time I ever play survival mode. I am going to make myself have a field day and trying to figure out how to get resin. So let's get back to trying to build this little, well, nah, not really build, decorate this little wall. Now, spruce honestly just wasn't it. Let's be honest. I don't know what younger me was thinking, but older me has the slightly better sense of style. Oh, hey, Nymph. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Oh yeah, I forgot I made you a mod. That's fun. Alright, let's see. Does that look okay, or should I make it a flat texture of dark oaks trapdoors? Oh yeah, tell me how the audio's alright. I changed one simple thing. And I changed from using my regular mic on my headset to the mic on my desktop audio. That somehow made things louder and a little more clear. The only problem I have with that potentially is, let me just shut up. No, I guess that isn't an audio weirdly. I thought maybe it'd pick up the fan from my computer, but I guess not. Alright, so yeah, okay, this looks alright. Still leaves a corner here, but I'm guessing I'm just going to... Yeah, it's probably a good idea. Just copy this. Is that... No, that just makes it a painting. Perfect. Perfect. Alright. Ah. You also forgot mod. Oh, you get a notification for that. That's interesting. You don't have your headphones on, so you can't hear me. That's cool. That's cool. Alright. Let me put that there. Oh, whoops. Okay, there we go. Oh, yes. This is my favorite painting for computer wallpapers because it just looks like something that would be a computer wallpaper to me for every reason. I also... Oh boy. I also for the longest time thought this was a creeper face, but I'm pretty sure these are just potted plants. It's been a while since I've seen the uh, original paintings, so I kind of forget what some of them were based off of. Alright, there we go. That's simple enough. Yeah, that looks alright. Ah, that's cool. Yeah. I've never personally been a moderator on someone else's live stream, so yeah. I've never really experienced that. So that's kind of cool that there is a little notification that says what you can do. I mean, it makes sense, since there has to be a tutorial of some sort somewhere. It's still cool to see. Alright, now let's see, what should a potted plant be? Well, there's a dandelion over there, so I guess I'll go for the other classic original flower and make it a poppy. I'll just have that right there. Alright, so that's this floor done. Well, not really. I just thought of something. There's not really any lighting other than these two things, but these don't count. So, what should I do for lighting? This will affect the entire building. Try to do something with end rods, I guess. Oh. Discord notification, that's strange. Oh. Wow, that's a bunch all of a sudden. Oh, nothing important. Whatever then. Let's see. I have a weird idea. Let's see. 2 blocks, 3 blocks out this way. And something like this. Is that a little too distracting? Yeah, plus it doesn't really fit in the vibe with the building. I don't want to really break the ceilings because all of these are 1 block thick. I did not know there were bookshelves up here. Okay. So I want to do that. I mean, soul lanterns would not be the worst, but again, doesn't really go with the modern style of this building. I mean, sea lanterns and redstone lamps. Where can I hide them? And do I care to hide them? I don't know. 1, 2, 3. I vote as it's still Pride Month, they make a mini pride flag out of clay. Okay. I might be able to do that somewhere. But I still have my big pride flag flying after all these years, so it's kind of Pride Month every month here. But I'll see. Actually, thought of something. I put in a bunch of cars into the parking garage today. It'd be kind of not really funny, but cool. All the pride, yes. Alright, cool to make all these cars the color of a rainbow. So let's see, what colors am I missing? Got red, yellow. I need an orange car still. Let's see, bright orange or orange terracotta. I say orange terracotta looks more like a car color. Although I guess it is a modern city, so orange concrete could work. Um, I'll replace this duplicate right here. Alright, so red, yellow, wait, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and then finally purple. Uh, Same problem. Purple terracotta, I'm just gonna go purple concrete for this one. And replace this car. There we go. And that is the most boring Easter egg there will ever be. Huh, and there's a wolf over here. I'm not gonna mess with it, but fun fact, there's a immortal polar bear walking the streets somewhere here. And when I say immortal, I mean it can't die. It has, I think, potion of the DrHamster 5000 or something on indefinitely, so it'll probably be in this world even after the heat death of the universe. Unless someone issues a /kill command on it, but, well, I'm not gonna do that. That would get animal rights animal rights people on my hiney, because, come on, the polar bears are endangered. Alright, now does that work out? I mean, it's technically level with this, but it doesn't really feel level with space, so maybe... Yeah, I think 2 blocks works a little better. Perfect. Alright. Next floor. Move all the random sea lanterns first. Okay, so that block is important. Or I guess load bearing might be the term. And this is a table. Yeah, a really big table in a room. Um, let's see. Okay, so I guess since this guy has a really big table, this is the chief editor. So he gets a really big important looking chair. I'm just gonna move the table out by 1. Guess chief editor does need a computer. Although I guess chief editor, instead of a little laptop, little laptops are for the plebeians. He gets a or she, I don't know. It's chief editor, genderless entity. Gets the really big computer. I don't know. Let's see. Eh. There we go. That's dark and dreary. uh, and what else to make this look like a computer? Nah, lever on top with a mouse to the side. Perfect. Chair wood maybe on the side of the block. Huh. Yeah, that probably would look good, but just a small little personal rule for this world is I'm not using any blocks from any update beyond the caves and cliffs, since that was the last update they built in this world. So yeah, and Cedric has joined the chat. Welcome, welcome. Make a laptop with trapdoors. Yeah, laptops with trapdoors does look good, but reason why I didn't do that here is because this is the chief editor's office for this little building, and the chief editor does not use a dingy laptop because they are super important. Now, since chief editor's office, I need to give him, I say, a corner plant. Gonna use a interesting design for the pot. Again, since not using any modern, super modern blocks, no decorated pots. Back in the day, it's actually kind of cool that, well, I didn't really figure this out. This looks kind of remarkably similar to the decorated pot block. It's pretty cool. And yeah, birch leaves. The reason why I chose birch leaves is because the biome this is in is a desert? Nope, windswept savanna. You're very hardworking. Thanks. Yeah. I've played on and off on this world for about 10 years now. Yes, windswept savanna, so any oak leaves will look pretty dead. So birch, spruce are the only two, well, scratch that. They added a whole bunch of new leaf blocks. Azalea now looks green in any biome. And guessing mangrove, or does the mangrove look dead? Ah, you're new to the channel? Well, welcome to the channel then. Glad to see you here. Alright, so all those leaves look good in the desert biome. Now, since it's chief editor, I thought it'd be funny to get a cat poster. Now, welcome back, Nico. Uh, cat posters. So I think I need to get a cat banner, which there we go. There's a grumpy cat banner. And just break in. There we go. Yeah, cat poster. Now I'm not going to do too much else for this interior. That should be enough. Alright, so it's chief editor's office. Probably put a little sign saying oh, oops. Chief editor. There we go. And we're out. Alright, and chief editor probably needs a bunch of little workers, so I will build out those little desks. And let's see. Still not completely used to the new creative menu. They changed it in this last, well, I don't know if it was this update or the last update, but they changed it. Technically, the categories are a lot better because, I mean, all the building blocks are in here, and then all the natural blocks are in here, with all the little decorational blocks in here, and colored blocks. I mean, this is technically better, but just not used to it yet. Alright, let's see. Perfect. I like make the armrest too thick for all the office chairs. So I will grab a... Okay, that's strange. Why aren't there signs in this? I mean, I kind of understand it since it's a functional block, but it's still something made out of that wood type. Okay, that's my only problem with the new system. Now, fun little trick that I've picked up is, I don't know if I already said this, but if you control middle click, you'll get a sign with the contents already on it. In this case, a sign with that is completely blank. And you can just place this right down easily. While each time you place a new sign, you'd have to open up this little menu. Which if you're placing a bunch of signs, that can get a little annoying. So yeah, that's a nice little trick I've learned. Now, I've always really found it funny that in this last update they gave that little warning, because, I mean, yeah, you can technically issue, have a command be issued using these little sign trick. So if you're on a creative server, someone could give the operator a sign with a very dangerous command on it and technically cause a bunch of tomfoolery. But in a single player world like this, it's just like an unnecessary uh little thing to add, because I mean, how is anything ever bad gonna happen to a sign that I created? I want to... There we go. One more desk or two more desks? I mean, I could fit one more if I fit right next to the glass, but I don't think I'll do that. Alright. And one more little laptop. Perfect. Alright, so I think I'm going to now put in a water cooler. So water cooler, really simple design, I think will be ice. Would ice be best? It'd probably be blue glass. What glass did I use for the... I think I used cyan. Yeah, so it shouldn't apply too much. There we go. Does that look like a water cooler? Kinda. I guess there should be a spigot. That's down here. Oops. Spigot right there. Yeah. Okay. Perhaps this looks better. Yeah, it looks like a water cooler. Alright. Now what I want to do with this side. Well, I for sure know I want to, for starters, finish up the elevator right here. In order order to do that, I just need to get the trapdoors in. Still not my favorite design, but it's the design I chose ages ago, so I'll stick with it. Probably would have tried to figure out how to get iron doors all lined up like this if I was to build this today. Either that or use pale oak, but that would be breaking my minor rule for this world. While I'm at it, I just will finish up the elevator shaft on all the floors. Now, since this is a creative world, I don't need to worry too much about trying to make this elevator work. It's just a one block space though. Oh. So the elevator goes like this for whatever reason. Okay, that's strange. Oh well. But yeah, if I were to try to make this elevator work, how would I do it? I guess if I were to make it a survival... Oh, oops. Cause a piece of concrete to fall. Survival friendly, I think just have to simply add a ladder to this elevator. So just two ladders right there. Either that or what's it called? The scaffolding block. Although I think that's sort of annoying to use in a tight space like this. If I remember correctly. It's hard to get off at the correct floor. So maybe scaffolding wouldn't be the best pick. Alright. While I still am thinking about it, I'm just gonna quickly fix a hole in the roof I just accidentally caused. Right here. Perfect. Alright. Nope. Any of these letters stained? Nope. Yeah. If you ever want to know how to get an easy void map, just go to the end. The end dimension between the main island and the outer islands is just that huge blank space, and that huge blank space is void. Now, doing that in survival mode is a little dangerous though, because you'd have to fly out with an elytra over the void. Certainly doable. I've seen someone do it, but it's nothing I would personally try to attempt due to the obvious high chance of death. I think I personally actually did I attempt that once? I think so, actually. Yeah, I think I actually did attempt to fly over the void. Once. Although I'm pretty sure I failed. Whoops, wrong sign. There we go. Because the trick is you have to constantly check your F3 menu to make sure you're not dropping too far down. The problem is you also have to make sure your angle is correct. Out in the void, what is down looks like up, and what looks like up can look like down. So you could very quickly be plummeting nose first, and that is no good. So I kind of forget what world and I attempted that on it, if that was even a survival world, or if I was just attempting that in creative mode for the walls. I think I'm gonna put a little potted plant there. There we go, quick little potted plant. And now I think I should probably add some lighting in. Perfect. Alright. Let's see. How many blocks forward did I put those lights? 1, 2, 3 here. 1, 2, 3. Plop, plop. And there we go. Perfect. Alright, that is another floor complete. This top floor is going to be a bit of a challenge. I think... Let me think. So, since there's no windows, I have a feeling this would be where the, some electronic equipment would go. Because, in the real world, there's some, skyscrapers with no windows. And those skyscrapers are huge server farms for various companies and governments. The reason why you'd have a random server farm in the middle of a city is, well, at least in the case of certain cities on coastal networks, the server farm is kind of directly over a undersea, well, not over undersea cable. It's where the undersea cables link up to, and they direct the connection to across the rest of the country. Either that, or it's a skyscraper for the CIA. Or NSA. You know, there's one of those in New York City. So, to create a server, a bunch of random computer doohickeys. Lightning rods are legal. I need some buttons and levers. Alright. Whoops. Let's see, does that line up? No. It's odd a little bit. Honestly, I don't think computer servers would allow that much of a gap in between them, because that would be wasted space and super inefficient, so can do that, and there we go, got the even amount. There we go. Whole bunch of iron blocks. Alright. So I need some lighting. Since this is a server farm, earlier I said no to a quick little end rod lighting trick, because it didn't fit the aesthetic, but I'm pretty sure it'll fit the aesthetic for this room. This is a little more of an industrial looking room, and this is a kind of like a bare bones fluorescent light. Have that over there? Yep, I did. Perfect. And I think I'm gonna put another row of servers in. So I'll put another fluorescent light over these. Or should I? Oops. Pick up the fluorescent light over here. That works. And one more right here. Alright. And this is your quick little reminder to take a sip of water. Now, I don't have some amazing mics. I don't think you heard me drink water then, or you heard me drink water in disgusting detail. It's either one or the other. Alright, one more fluorescent light right here. And that should get enough lighting in this room. Whoops. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so computer servers. Let's go to Mr. Google and Google computer server room. And what do these things look like? Wow, they look like nondescript boxes with a bunch of little lights on them. Well, isn't that super useful? I think I'll switch my iframes to glowing iframes then. And I don't know. Yeah, okay. I see the vision now. Okay, so buttons are in here for some reason, even though these are functional blocks, while signs are here for some reason, but not in here. This game makes complete and total sense if you ask me. So simulate colorful lights. We'll just yeah. And we'll just randomize my button placement. Whatever do these lights mean? I don't know. Perfect. Bunch of little lights. Alright, and last little panel. Alright, get the iframes on here. after I get all these time frames, I need to get some wires going to hook all these uh, server racks together. Don't think that's particularly accurate or something, but well, I make this look super electronic looking, because right now this looks like the worst filing cabinets you've ever seen. So I'll put some wires up here. Great. And some wires over here. Alright. Come up to each other. And finally, boy, I think I want a lever. Oops. I don't know what this lever does, but I'm sure it does something. The lever always has to do something. I know this lightning rod also gotta do something. And I think there has to be a little desk for the IT person to just go, oh no, the mainframe or something. There we go. Little keyboard real quick. And make it super obvious that these are hooked up to each other. Perfect. Alright, that should be good enough. 3 floors down. 2 more to go. So let's see, what's in this room? Ah, the room I started with this stream. But we'll save that for last for every reason. Because that makes complete and total sense, as I am the most logical person on this planet. Let's begin with filling these walls in, since that'll make my life a little easier, not having to worry about somehow fitting that little space into the build. And add in the ceiling lighting, give better lighting. Good night, Good night, Neko. Sweet dreams or something. Alright, so what's this room like? Huh. This is strange. In the context of a office like this, what would this room be? I think we'll make these a bunch of just a hallway and a bunch of little cubicles or something. I don't know. Guess 2 extra long offices right here. And there we go, that should work, I guess. Oh, built these lights and they're already being destroyed. Isn't that fun? Alright. And that should be another little space completed. There we go. Alright, let's get the sea lantern back. Need some lighting here. Yep, that should work. Alright, since this light hallway's looking a little plain, let me get the this block. And we'll have every door looking like this. Perfect. Now, this is random, but you know what? I guess I'll roll with it. For whatever reason, this room has a dark floor. Now at the end of the hallway here, guess a little bit boring, but we'll just put a little table in and what should be on this table? Well, since I'm not gonna try to come up with something too creative, how about a few plants? Let's see, what plants? Oak sapling, allium, and one of these. Sure. Kind of random, but kind of works. Alright. And what should all these rooms be? I guess I'll just make some real weird offices. Did that. And that. Okay, that's a bit low. Keep forgetting there's new paintings in this game. This one's real trippy looking. Is that a skeleton? And is that a skeleton man? Wow. Classic. This one's technically new, but this also looks pretty Minecrafty because kind of feels like it's working off other paintings in the game. Oops. This one's kind of crazy. This one's cool. Little mountscape. Okay. I think I've seen all the new ones. There we go. Yep, that works. And I don't know. A little side table with I was gonna say a skull, but that's a little morbid. Actually, no. Painting's a skull. Why not? This guy's, whoever works here is a little morbid. Now, this is a really big office. I have no idea. You know what? I'm just gonna make it an office. Feels a little like cop out, but eh. And oh, I don't want to wear it off. There we go. Now what should I do with this backspace over here? You know, I guess a little stand with the television on it. And you know what? Since this is a futuristic little city, we'll put in a iron trapdoor and make it a little hologram table. No, I don't think I want light blue. I think I want cyan. There we go, a hologram table. Alright. And yeah, that works, I guess. A little lighting fixture in here to keep everything nice and bright. Are there any lighting fixtures in here? No? Well, technically. Alright, I'll allow that. Or should I allow it? I should probably keep things standardized, so... No, this has been like this for ages, so I think I'll allow it. Alright, and add in the free white light in here. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'll have a little couch in here. Go with this coffee table design. Aww. I mean, kinda works, kinda doesn't. Yeah, I don't know. It just looks weird. Oops. I think there's a painting I could fit in here. Ah, yeah, that has the same problem. This is a 5 wide and all the paintings are kinda even numbers, aren't they? Oh well then. No, I don't think I like that either. Alright. Sure, that's weird. Should be on this side. I don't know. Uh, Throwing stand, I guess. And a carpet? I mean, ignoring logic, but sure, why not? And that's all 4 rooms here done. Okay, one more floor. So I had that going. What should I plant in here? I think I shall plant a tree. Yeah, that tree's never gonna grow up, so that's fine. And quick little light. Okay, this is a dark room. think I wanted this to be a broom closet or something, so go with that. And since it's a little broom closet, we'll have the Android fluorescent lighting. There we go. Fluorescent lighting. Dark oak door. Alright, now what should be in this broom closet? Get some barrels and chests out. Make it look like there's just a bunch of stuff being stored here. There we go. Now what to do with the rest of this room? I had no idea. I guess just more general offices. Sure. Make this person an important person. And an important person gets a table. Alright, and let's see what else. We'll get that pot plant sign I did a few times in this building. And I'll just have that in the corner here to fill up some space. Alright. And we'll just have more computers all about the place. There we go. Whoops. Whoa, making minor mistakes. There we go. Perfect. Fill all these chairs and get some laptops going. Bloop, 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 and bloop. Perfect. Alright, let's build another little water cooler. And where's the tripwire hook? There it is. And that should be this floor complete. Alright, and that should be the entire building. Now when you look into all these windows, there should be at least something going on. Perfect. Alright. So what shall be next? You know what? To quickly clear my mind, I'm gonna go on a little witch hunt. So earlier in the stream, I said there was a immortal polar bear walking the streets. Let's find this immortal polar bear. Our immortal friend kinda likes to hang out around here, sorta. But I guess he's wandered off further since then. Underground here? No? Oh, here's a horse. Here's a secret entrance to the underground area. Better not be underground in the underground area. I'd never find the immortal polar bear. In any of these buildings? Nope. There's just another random skeleton horse inside this parking garage. This floor, I think? No, probably this fourth floor. No? Oh, the skeleton horse is also missing. Dun dun dun. Ah, there it is. I was gonna say, the animals are now starting to conspire against me. But looks like not all of them are. Alright. Where are you, immortal polar bear? Oh, my render distance is super far out. Whoops. Doesn't need to be that far out. I keep it at 8 most of the time because that just looks a little better. Well, not looks well, but it makes the game run better. Alright. Where are you? It'd be really funny if the immortal polar bear died right when I'm looking specifically for the immortal polar bear. What's this? Wow, that's actually kind of funny. If that is actually some natural sugarcane that just... That's funny. I don't think there was sugarcane right here, though. I mean, there could have been. Let's see. Desert. Okay. I don't see any river or ocean biomes. I don't think that was a natural. I'm guessing I found some sugarcane like right here, and I picked it up and put it there. But you know, still sort of cool. Alright, let's see. Oh, there's a pig randomly. Is this an immortal pig? I mean, I'm not gonna try it because that's kind of cruel to just randomly try to murder an animal just to see if it's unkillable. But I mean, it could be. Alright, where's the immortal polar bear? It's a polar bear. You shouldn't be able to hide from me. I guess a polar bear is able to hide from me. Wow. Huh. This is interesting. My little favorite little elevator design I've ever tried. Okay, I guess we're not finding that immortal polar bear today. I've already scanned the entire streets. It's so strange. I mean, it was theoretically immortal, so it couldn't have died. Hmm. I wonder where it could be hiding. I wonder, can I affect polar bears with the glowing effect? Uh, okay, so I don't know what all those do. Slash E is an entity. Let's see. Slash A is, I don't know what that. P would be a player. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I can specifically affect the polar bear. If I can, then I don't know how. Okay, well, I just had an idea for the next project. I'm just gonna look for this damn polar bear for a little bit longer. Because I feel genuinely miffed about this. This is not going to be a fun project to complete the museum. Here it is, you bastard. Alright, so this polar bear is theoretically immortal. Now, do we want to try it to see if its immortality is still in effect? I almost don't. Instead, I'm going to give it a name. Honest, no one's really watching right now, so I can't really crowdsource a name here. What is this? Who's Max? I forget. Is it that Max? If it's that Max, that's kind of funny. Um, I, super creative name, I know. Jeez, Hamster Bank, it just makes sense. That's a very, very, very basic bank-related pun, but yeah, it's funny. Oh, jeez, big yawn. Alright, next idea for a basic um, project is to fill out these little shops here. So let's see. Don't think I've had a bakery shop yet, so get all the baked goods together. And next, let's decorate this shop with spruce wood, I think. And let's see. The corner little thing. I don't know if this would be a good bakery. Yeah, this would be more like a kiosk thing. Although, I could just combine these two plots together, and I can make a proper kitchen. What's over here? Huh, this is the rocket shop. Do I have something in this little... I do, it's the, brain work. It's the Coffee shop. There we go. So get the smoker in, that together. This. Ah, jeez, big yawn. Alright. Let's see what looks better. I'm just gonna go with the oven with the furnaces because it kind of looks better in my opinion. And 2 stairs. Bloop, bloop. I think we should have some seating over here. Yeah, boy, after this, I think my head's strained because my mind is starting to feel like mush. It's 10 o'clock already. Woo. Okay, I don't think I went dark oak, but I think I went detail this in spruce. Some spruce signs going. There we go. Some simple seating there. And yep, that'll be the what's it called? The signboard. Alright. I need some way to display all these baked goods. Gonna try to get a bit of a rustic theming going on. So we'll get some spruce like that. And then get some cake. We can eat it too. Quite literally. Bloop bloop. Greatest feature in modern creative. You can eat the cake. Actually pretty good because it can help with detailing, so great practical feature there. And let's see. Cookie and pumpkin pie. Alright. Iron door. Let's get some. Boy, what's it called? Iron blocks. Right in front of the window, but oh well, it's kind of a window in front of an alleyway anyway, so not the most valuable window. Cash register, so quartz there. And in bakeries, they tend to have a little glass display case with some of the baked goods on them. So we'll in them. So there we go. And finally some lighting and a sign. Perfect. Alright, and I think it'd probably be a great idea to change the floor to match themes. So let's see. With a checkered floor. And checkered floor, dark oak to make it look a little more rustic. And there we go. I will have to replace those doors. Oh well. We'll keep the kitchen concrete because kitchen's supposed to be supposed to look clean. I'm not even gonna come up with pricing on these because this is a fictional world. Did I even? Yeah, never really put prices on anything else, so that's cool and fine. Now they have no way to enter the top floors here. That's actually not great. What? What is this supposed to be? Oh, what a weird little room here. Is this room's? Yeah, perfect. Okay, so this is how you enter the rest of the skyscraper. I think this one will be an apartment building. That seems rather fitting, too. This might also be just some apartments. Don't know yet. This will be some sort of business skyscraper. This, no idea. This might be a hotel. Obviously the bank. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. So, probably seen them. Since last stream I added some stoplights to each intersection. They don't make complete realistic sense, but it's fine. I just figured if they existed at all, it'd be cool. I at least didn't add more stoplights than necessary. So there's just one for each little light. Even though this prawn should probably technically be over here. Decided to double up on this one just so there wouldn't be another third pole. I don't know. This one's a weird skyscraper. I have no idea what I'd do with this one. Oh well. I'll probably have to put in a poll, like a poll or a submission of, hey, what are some skyscraper things? Like, what thingies do skyscrapers do? You know? Hopefully I'll scrunch up enough ideas so that I'm not like putting in generic looking offices into all of them. There might be some decent ideas. Ooh. Top floor should be a restaurant on one of these. I don't know which one though. Oh well, figure it out later. Because for now, I think it's about time I end the stream. If you enjoyed, maybe like and subscribe. If not, hope you had a decent rest of your day. Until next time, see you later. Goodbye.